have not uploaded anything on this channel for almost 9 months now. And in all honesty, I have been burnt out. Miawézon, guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Kikeli, and without too much talking, let us get into today's video. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notebook because I have a few points that I outlined and I want to stay organized and get straight to the point. Also, today's video is going to be quite chatty, so get your hot tea or your water so you can stay hydrated while I just talk your ears off about what's been going on. As you can tell by the title, it is starting over or deleting the channel. So we will find out which one it is if you stay tuned. I want to give a little background as to why I started this channel in the first place. I started this channel mainly because I wanted to share a little bit more about my culture. I had a vision. I wanted to really share so many things. I wanted people to get to know the country, and I wanted to show it from my own specific lens. So I started when I went back to Togo in 2021. I had a wonderful and amazing time, and I was able to get a few content here and there, and that was just me starting off, really not knowing what I was doing, creating videos, editing, and everything. And when I came back from Togo, I did not realize that I was going to get something people call post-travel depression. I just didn't feel like doing anything anymore. And the rest of 2021 and 2022 was just me just pushing through because I just didn't feel like I belonged here. I was craving sun, I was craving water, I was craving beautiful weather, nice breeze, and all. So, where have I been? With all of that being said, I haven't recorded a video in a long time. I have not uploaded anything on this channel for almost 9 months now. And in all honesty, I have been burnt out. That's just pretty much what it's been. I have been burnt out. I have a full-time job and I give so much to this full-time job. And I was just so tired. I was stressed out. I wasn't taking good care of myself. I gained a lot of weight. And we all know that sometimes when you gain a substantial amount of weight, you start feeling a lack of confidence. And so I just did not feel like coming back here and sharing anything. I did not feel like I just didn't have it in me, to just prop my camera and just record something. And as I think about it, I realize there is more to life. Another thing that made me stay away from creating and uploading content here is comparison. I was comparing myself with other people. And I'm not going to lie, I had some ideas for some content creation ideas. And I had them, I was pondering over them. I was saying, you know what, when I get back to Togo, I'm going to do this, I'm going to record this. And by the time I finished thinking about it, somebody else had done it. And so I started comparing myself with some people, the progress they were making, and the things that they were achieving in life, which we all know it's not a good thing because comparison is the thief of joy. And I had to stop myself and be like, hey, Kaylee, yes, everybody is doing what you're doing, or somebody is doing something, or somebody is doing XYZ that you thought. That's okay. They are doing it from their lens, they're doing it from their perspective. And so do not feel down that you're not able to do the same thing, but instead, look at what they've done. What can you do better? What can you improve on? And so I really had to do a lot of thinking and just talking to myself. I also went through a period where I just started staying away a lot from social media. I was also afraid of failing because I was like, I started this channel. Now I'm not continuing. I was just so afraid of failing, of or if I continued posting stuff, maybe just 2 people might watch it, or 3 people, or two. I'm just talking at this point. But what I'm trying to say is that I was just afraid that this YouTube channel would not grow. It would not get where I had envisioned it to go. Then I rebuke that. I rebuke the spirit of fear because God has not given us a spirit of fear. Okay. Moving forward, what is the plan? Do I intend on deleting this channel or starting over? After a lot of thinking, I have decided that I will be starting over. The type of content that I put out is going to be different. Yes, it's going to be different. And that's one thing about life. You need to be able to say, you know what, plan A did not work. What is plan B? Let us work on plan B and see if plan B would work, and what things can we improve on, what things can we make better from what did not work before. And so I am willing to pivot my channel to doing something completely different. I have been thinking about sharing more about lifestyle, sharing more about hair, because I really love my hair. And actually, as I'm saying this year marks 10 years since I returned natural. August will be 10 years when I had my first big chop. I have had other big chops, but as I think about it, why not share more about the things that I have learned taking care of my own natural hair? And hopefully, it will help other people as they go on about taking care of your natural hair or embracing your God given natural hair texture. Another thing that I want to do on this channel is be consistent. When I think about consistency, for me personally, especially since I have a full time position, I do not see myself uploading a video every week. I know everybody says, oh, you got to beat the algorithm, you got to beat the algorithm. And I do not want to run myself down the ground. I want to be able to share content that is educational, entertaining, informative, enjoyable, whatever adjective you want to use to describe it. That's the kind of content I want to share. And I also want to be able to gain some knowledge from other people, from whatever I share, whatever your responses are. I want to be able to build a community, basically, build a community over here. So, with that being said, consistency is going to look differently for me. Maybe it might be posting every 2 weeks or posting twice a week, depending on how I'm feeling or how much content I have prepared. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to have a specific schedule for what's being posted here because, again, I have another life aside from this. Another thing is that regardless of whatever I do on this channel, I want it to be God centered. It reminds me of Matthew 6:33, which is actually my anchor verse for 2023. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. And I want this channel to be God centered or Christ centered. Whatever I do, I want it to still help people or encourage people to come to Christ or encourage people to give their lives to Christ and become part of God's family. And the other part that I need to work on is work life balance. I pretty much go to work, come back home, and I'm exhausted. So I'm planning on implementing different kinds of systems. I'm still working on a few things to see what's going to work and what's not going to work. And hopefully, once I have a proper work life balance, I'll be able to create more things and share more or a little bit more about my life. With that being said, if you subscribe to this channel because of Togo content and now you're like, I don't think that's what I subscribed myself for, look, feel free to unsubscribe. There's no love lost. Feel free to unsubscribe. But hey, if you say, you know what, I'm in for the ride, let's go. Thank you for staying. Thank you for being part of the community. So I think this is the end of me chit chatting. I don't want to go into too many details about what is and what not and what's going on. As you can get by the gist, life has just been lifing. And so, as human beings, we need to be able to be honest and be vulnerable and be like, hey, I'm going through it and this is what's happening and this is why I've not been doing XYZ. But I'm doing this and I'm trying to get better. And don't worry, I'll come back and I'll do that. And I'm thinking about different types of video ideas. Like I said, natural hair content, lifestyle. I'm thinking about a little bit of cooking. I don't know how that will go. I'm not a chef, but we will see. And travel will surely be part of the content over here. I'm thinking of also doing like sit down videos and reviving some of the video ideas that I had before. I will probably put out some videos that I recorded a year or two ago that I never got to editing. I might probably do that, but we'll see. And yeah, I want to know from you, what have you been going through? Have you been going through any difficult times? And if so, how have you been able to get through it and get done the things that you need to get done? Put your responses in the comment section below. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to share them as well. I would love to hear from you. I'm not saying I'm going to do everything, no, but I'm hoping to like get some ideas from you guys and see how it goes. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching today's video. As I was speaking, I was like, I don't know what I'm really talking about at this point, but we're just gonna put it out there. It's not about perfection, it's about practicing. So I'm going to put it out there and I will see how it goes. But until the next time, I hope you take care of yourself and I hope to catch you in another video. Yeah, bye bye.